We're back at it again, this time having headed about 6 hours north to Lucky Bay Shacks, which is just south of Kalbarri. The list of cars joining us in this convoy is just too long to individually go through, but we have a mix of 13 cars altogether. This includes 4 Hiluxes, 3 FJs, 2 Patrols, a 79, a 105, a Prado, and a Colorado. After a quick Nissan recovery, Someone in his FJ Cruiser had gotten into a tricky situation. Having joined us slightly later, he's taken a path that's led him to a steep decline and gotten bogged in the process of trying to reverse out. After a few max tracks, there was no way but down for the FJ and his impressive looking Forbes trailer.
Left hand down, left hand down. Hey, do straight, yes it. Right hand down a little bit. And then look, don't touch the brake.
Don't touch the brakes, leave it from there. Yeah, perfect.
Having gotten Someone through, we made our way to our chosen campsite for the trip, where Matt decided to join us with his dog Frankie. Someone then started to set up his Forbes camper trailer, which just goes to show you can have a little bit of luxury out in the bush.
Bit of luxury.
As we settled in, Phil arrived with his FJ as well as his Cub camper trailer, which with a bit of help was set up with ease. We woke up the next morning to a perfect day and got ready to go explore to find a spot to fish and swim for a few hours. Before we got going, Matt couldn't resist getting bogged at the campsite as we got ready to go down to the beach.
Frankie is not impressed. Are you, Frankie? Not impressed. Oh, stop. Is that your bash plate?
With a few max tracks he was up and out, but not before ripping off his stock bash plate on the way. After a few minutes on the tools, the bash plate was off and we headed down to the beach. This beach was deceptively soft and almost caught out the big logs. The others, having headed a bit further down, let us know they'd found the perfect spot, so the rest turned back to collect some fishing gear. After mucking around on some dunes, we arrived to a beautiful spot right on the water. It was at this time that Ben, Luke, Jeremy and Alex arrived. After a relaxing few hours, we ran into some travellers who needed a bit of help. While one received a helping snatch from Jeremy, the rest of the boys pushed the last car up and out, and with our good deed done for the day, we headed back to camp.
There goes some part of the garden.
Nobody could pass up the opportunity to tackle one last dune, and soon everyone was taking cracks at it.
He's gonna get aerial at the front, that's for sure.
That's it.
That's better. That's just be a locker. Slow down, slow down. Oh. That's rocket chipped up it now.
All right.
This soon turned into a friendly competition between the two patrols, each trying to beat the other's closest starting point. After so many cars had been up, the hill soon became much more difficult, and soon neither were achieving their previous results, although it's safe to say Jeremy just had the closest start. Good on you, mate. I tried a couple times from their spots, but only ended up driving it from a slightly different angle.
Yeah, see, that's where I did it from. Ben's, what's
Tell us
happening?
what's happening.
Talk to us, Ben.
No comment.
Focus. Frankie approves.
There, seasoning.
Go for it. Actually, can I have a little bit of that, please?
Yeah, plates. I've got my plate.
What about Frankie's food?
Where's Frankie's food? Oh, Frankie is approving.
Nah, please.
What do we call in this cooking segment? There's a look. I might have had a bit of spillage. It's fine.
Fine, we'll put
Look
it back
at
in
this.
there so it's all good.
Innovation that excites.
After an interesting night of cooking, we got straight to it the following morning with a big beach run planned for the day. Having realised that the part of the beach we wanted to start on had been washed away, we took a quick detour to start from a better location. It wasn't long into this drive that we found a tricky climb that a few of the boys just had to have a crack at.
The rock got sent to the moon. What new bull bar? Stop, 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 stop. Stop. Yep. Now. Oh.
Roll back a little bit.
Woohoo!
There, stop. Right there.
Having moved on from that climb, we stopped at an awesome spot for lunch and admired the scenery. Little did we know just how quickly the scenic drive would turn into an all-out beach recovery. The Colorado had slipped down into a very soft section, and with water already touching his car, it was a race against a rising tide to get him out. While the winch was working, a cheap snatch block the boys were using failed, which meant moving to plan B. With a train of max tracks and a very long snatch, the Colorado was safe, although this served as a reminder of just how quickly things can take a turn for the worse. With the day having run away from us, we aired up and headed back to camp. A few of the boys decided to join me for one last scenic photo shoot, and to admire the view on our last night.
Didn't you photograph me yesterday?
For the final dinner, we made the dash back to Perth, with Alex's Lux occasionally stopping for a quick cool down.
Hang on, my intern light's going now, fellas.